Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today I have got a Honda 1300 VTX, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, VTX. Anyway, got to pull the tank off of it, clean the tank, put a liner in it. It's done had a liner put in it by the owner, and there's some slight little odds and ends that got to be done. Anyway, long story short, the liner did not work because he put some rust remover in the tank and he didn't drain the tank or anything like that. Alright, now and two, I got the tank to remove the carburetor, clean the carburetor, but there's also another problem with this bike. And I'll be honest with you, it's got me buffaloed pretty good right now. What it is just not starting. Alright, everything else is working like it's supposed to. And you see how the lights flicker when I mash the button? Up here on the headlight, it goes out. So on this one, excuse me, I don't know, I don't think the problem's going to be here. I think the problem's going to be somewhere else. Now I've done looked at the starter relay, and there's a ground right here with a black stripe, red black stripe. This red wire with a white stripe on it, that's the one that's not getting no voltage to it whatsoever. Anyway, I've just been looking over it, just messing around with it just a little bit, and I think what we end up having to do is just go ahead and remove the tank. You know, I got to clean it, get the old stuff out of it, put another liner in it. The fuel switch needs to be changed. Let's see what else, and I get in there and see what's wrong with the carburetor. I'm pretty sure it's got some rust or something in it, because the owner told me that he had to put a cutoff valve in line, and it's kind of a mess right here, you know, cut off. Anyway, what he said is when it was leaking, or the cutoff was not cutting off, it leaked gas into the fuel pump, pushed it all the way back into the carburetor and went into the crankcase. And I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh, if it went into the crankcase, then that tells me that the needle is not shutting that fuel off. But yeah, I got a few little odds and ends to do. He said that he put this fuel pump on, it's less than a year, so you know, we got little odds and ends problems. I'll just have to dig into it. But right there, that, you know, everything is working like it's supposed to, but it's not getting fire to this starter switch, and I got to find out what's going on there. Okay, well, I'll be right back. I'm probably going to go ahead and remove the fuel tank and all, get that out of the way so I can get in there to, well, I can see something else. Maybe it's a wire that came loose or something. Okay, be right back. Okay, folks, I've been messing around with it. I got the gauges off of the cluster, the speedometer and all that off. Anyway, that right there was bothering me pretty bad. How come it wouldn't start and everything was doing like it's supposed to? But anyway, it was the 10 amp fuse the whole daggum time. Because look at this. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? It was the 10 amp ignition start fuse. That was the problem the whole time. Reason why I wouldn't do nothing. But anyway, I got that figured out. It's a good thing I don't have to tear any of this apart to run the wires and all this other stuff. So, you know, I get to thinking about it. You know, there's got this 30 amp fuse here, and it's fine. Alright, you know, I did some checking yesterday and messing around with it and started back on it today. And I'll be honest with y'all folks, I don't know why I didn't think about doing that, just checking that fuse right there. That's the problem the whole time. Ain't that, boy, that just makes me feel, you know what? Oh boy, yeah. Something that simple, and I was thinking it's gonna be up in there, or there's a wire messed up somewhere or something. Whew. Man, I'm just glad I found the problem as far as it goes for the starting now, and it's running. But at the same time, this carburetor needs to be cleaned. So and a liner needs to be put in the gas tank. Get that done. Get the carburetor clean. And right now, I'm letting the gas drip out of it. And from what I understand, this switch is messed up here. The fuel switch. And it's just dripping gas out, and I need to get all this gas out and be done with it, because that's some old gas right there. I'm surprised it even cranked up and run. That shocked me good, y'all, for it to hear it to crank up and run with that old smelling gas. Oh, okay. Well, folks, I'll I'll be right back in a little bit and get this gas to drain out. It's being real slow right now, but oh well. Man, that's amazing. And it's common sense. Check your fuses first. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But anyway, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, here it is. It's the next day, and I got a late start on it. Anyway, I'm in the process of removing the cover, the air box, and let's see what all is in here. Because I'm fixing to be pulling the carburetor off, taking it apart, cleaning it. Okay. Let me just lay that right there for right now. Okay. K&N air filter. That's good. Looks in really great shape. That's good. That's very, very good. Alright, let's see now. Trying to remember. Okay, there's a 10mm bolt right there. Now that's a 12. Okay, folks, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. Let's see, there's a 10mm bolt here, and if I'm not mistaken, there's 3 bolts here that's gonna be the Allen heads. Okay, be right back. Okay folks, I have finally got the carburetor off. I've forgotten that it had hoses goes here and here to help warm up the carburetor from your water system, your coolant system and all. Anyway, I got everything taken apart, got the carburetor off. This little screw right here was loose. In other words, the carburetor was not on fully the way it should have been. But anyway, I'm fixing to get over there and start disassembling it. And if I see anything in here that's really bad, I'll let y'all know. Other than that, next time you see me, I'll probably be putting the carburetor and all stuff in my ultrasonic over there to go ahead and get started cleaning. I got to pull this piece off because that don't need to be soaked. Another thing too, this wouldn't you know it, my memory shot on me. This little piston right here, it was stuck, and it's been a while, and the owner of the bike was just telling me that when he was riding it, he had to pull the choke a little bit to keep the motor running and all. So they ain't no telling what I'm fixing to get into. And it was some people down in Florida that worked on this bike probably a couple of years ago. But anyway, I'm fixing to go ahead and get started taking this thing apart. And like I said, if I find something in there that don't look right or anything, y'all will see it. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. What I have done, I just went ahead and took the carburetor apart. No, there was anything major issues or anything like that, other than it was clogged, like the air filled jet clogged, and trash here, you know, like what's in the typical carburetor if it's been, you know, set up for a few years or a few months with trash going in it. But anyway, we're going to take a look and see how it looks here in just a little bit. About another 26 minutes. I went ahead and went 30 on this at 170 degrees temperature. And we're going to see how it's going to look. Be right back. Okay, the ultrasonic has just cut off. Let's see how this is going to look. I hope that little piece didn't fall through. Maybe it's still in there. Yep, that little, no, right there it is. I forgot that I screwed it in. Looks like me, I might have to do this again. Let me go ahead and wash this off and take a closer look at it. Okay folks, I have got the carburetor good and clean. It turned out really good. Man, that turned out real good. Nice and pretty. Got this part right here for the fuel accelerator pump. It's unclogged now. It's working like it's supposed to. But anyway, it's late in the day, and I need to just go ahead and just finish this video because it's going to be just bits and pieces, and I do apologize about that. We're going to end up waiting on a rebuild kit. That's what we're waiting on now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish the video for right now and work on this later on once I get the rebuild kit in. Alright, well, I reckon that'll do it for this video. Thank y'all for watching.